Well, good evening. Thanks for joining Your News Arizona. I'm Jonathan Alexander reporting. So tonight we'll talk about the election integrity event coming up on Wednesday. I believe it's going to be 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 Mountain Time. I'm going to share that with you guys real quick so you guys can put this on your calendar as well. And this is a pretty important event, so I hope you guys can attend it.
Attention, fellow patriots. This Wednesday, December 17th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time will be the final election integrity call of the year, a special Christmas edition hosted by Patriots Steve Stern and Raj Doraisamy. This will be a powerful national session featuring more than 15 guest speakers and special guests, including Stephen K. Bannon, Carrie Lake, Peter Tickton, Cleta Mitchell, Steve Gruber, Wayne Allen Root, Laura Logan, Andy Thompson, Colonel Conrad Reynolds, Joseph Hoff, Emerald Robinson, Rachel Holt, Steve Gillen, Kimberly Fletcher, Dr. Frank, Stefano Forte, Linda Sinkowitz, Marley Hornet, Dale Richardson, and Dan Sperglio. So share this, retweet, sign up a friend, and to quote Steve Stern, a true patriot who's made this all possible. Action, action, action. We need every patriot with us. Our future depends on it.
And now more than ever, keep the pressure going. Free Tina Peters now.
All right, guys. So Steve Stern asked me to broadcast this for you guys on Wednesday, so I'm going to go ahead and broadcast it. Hope you guys can join in for that. It ought to be about a 2-hour segment that we're doing, and this all has to do with the election integrity, guys. And we just had a lot of corruption going on in this country, and we're just trying to get this out there, get more people involved, and hope you guys can get on board and be part of the team with us. I also like to talk tonight about the flooding going on over in Kent, Washington. I believe it's Kent, Washington. I've had a lot of people attack me on a broadcast that I just recently did saying this is all AI shop, fake news. Well, if you guys want to call fake news what Como News out of Seattle reported, then I guess this is all fake news. But so don't shoot the messenger, guys. I'm just reporting on what's coming into me. So it's my understanding a lot of local businesses got affected and got flooded. And so I'm going to scroll down to this for you guys. And under certain comments, that's what it supposedly looks like up there right now with what's been going on. So I'm just going to go ahead and go into the comments for you real quick. So anyways, this is where I shared with these guys that this is what Como News is reporting. So I want to just get that out there to you guys. Their levee failed up there. They ended up temporarily putting a patch on it. But from what I am being told, they are still ordering evacuations in a lot of different areas on this because of this matter. So for those of you guys wanting to attack me on my Facebook page over this post, find somebody else to attack, like maybe Como News, because if they're sending out inaccurate information, then I'd like to know. So right here it says, clear as day, the National Weather Service in Seattle canceled its flash flood warnings for West Central King County on Monday after a breach occurred. You know what a breach is, right? Occurred in the Desmond levee along the Green River. King County crews also completed a temporary repair of the levee, but evacuation orders remain in effect until 9 p.m. as conditions continue to develop. And from my understanding, they also have another atmospheric river coming in through this next weather system. So again, if you guys want to attack the messenger, that's on you. So um, again, Como News has been reporting this. I happen to believe what they posted. So and if you guys think I'm in the wrong, then just so be it. Um, Another thing I want to share with you guys tonight, and I just want to get this out there. This story kind of seems to be swept under the rug. So, and I want to make sure that this is not swept under the rug. So give me 1 second, and I'm going to get to this story for you. So this is on that mass shooting that they just had happen. I want to get you guys' thoughts on this matter as well, and tell me if I'm in the wrong or right for the way I'm thinking. Come on. Well, if Facebook's going to let me share it. Let's see. Okay, we're going to try this again. Boy, good old Zuckerberg sure does have my number. He seems to want to mess with me a lot lately. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get this out there to you guys anyways. So here we go. And this is titled Hunted, Killed in Cold Blood. Mountain Brook native Ella Cook targeted for conservative beliefs in Brown University killing. College Republicans of America founder says. And I guess she was the vice president of their club. And, she, and what they're failing to tell you guys is she was targeted. She was one of the first people killed right off the bat. She was a target. And this kind of, and reason why I'm bringing this up tonight, this kind of reminds me a lot of the Charlie Kirk incident that just recently happened. We know Charlie Kirk was targeted, and now this woman. And now you got to keep in mind, there's like 94 Republicans in this college of like about 12,000 people. And there's like 94 Republicans in this Republican group. So again, I feel like she was targeted. I think she was hunted down and murdered. And I'm just going to call it like it is, folks. This seems to be an ongoing issue that we're having to where people the Republican Party are being attacked left and right. There's her picture for you guys. That's the young lady that just got murdered. Um, and it's really sad to see what's going on. So right here, I'm just going to read this to you. The Mountain Brook woman who was killed in the Brown University shooting was the vice president of the school's Republican club and was likely targeted, according to multiple sources. Ella Cook was one of two shot and killed on Saturday while studying with a group of students. We are devastated to learn of the loss of our Brown College Republican vice president. Ella Cook, the club's president, Martin, looks like Bertale, stated Ella was known for her bold, brave, and kind heart as she served her chapter and her fellow classmates. Our prayers are with her family. Our Brown CRs and the entirety of the campus as they heal from this tragedy. Again, this is a tragedy, folks. And every time I turn around, somebody, one of us in the Republican Party, are being targeted. News media folks right now, we're being targeted left and right. We have the America Fest tour coming up down in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm going to be down there 17th through the 21st. My understanding, there's been some threats already made where they are saying there's going to be a lot of protesters there and a lot of people making certain threats. And again, I feel like our party has been targeted to no end. So, but for you guys coming into Arizona, though, you might want to think twice about what you're doing down here in Phoenix coming up. Because I can guarantee you one thing, you might get in and target a couple people, but chances of you walking out peacefully is going to be probably in a set of handcuffs, heading off to prison. So just keep that in mind before you show up. And us people that's going to be there are not going to tolerate any kind of behavior of any such way, shape, or form. Just want to make that clear. And beyond that, you're not going to intimidate us down here in Arizona. So you want to make that clear. But anyways, there's just so much going on, guys. It's a lot of crap happening in this country as well as Australia. That mass shooting that just happened out in Australia. And again, these are people targeting Christians. These are people targeting anybody that stands for truth and justice, anybody that stands for the Constitution, for our freedoms. They're attacking us, and this is global now. And it kind of goes to show you for Australia, their so-called no gun laws. Obviously, the criminals have guns. So for people to act like, strict gun laws matter, well, why don't you tell that to all the dead people out in Australia as we speak? And that was a father and son that targeted good Christian people. And this is just, again, this is an ongoing problem that we're having, and this is not just in the U.S. This is global. So, and I expect to see a lot more of this going on. That's what I'm actually expecting. And if you guys have information on some of the flooding going on out there in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, appreciate you guys either calling into the studio 928-385-4738, or you can reach me at yournewsarizona@gmail.com. Would love to have some of the photos, videos of what's going on out there. Shane Weimer out there on Facebook. Appreciate all the videos you've been sharing out there. And actually, I think I'll share one of the videos. Hold on, we got people blowing up my phone. Okay. So according to this guy, flooding is really occurring up in Washington, and several businesses were underwater. Appreciate your heads up there, buddy. Thanks. And so obviously that wasn't fake news, as you guys that wanted to say that was photoshopped. Either way, hold on a second. And looks like I have some other messages. Okay. Idaho rivers have crested the banks. Bridges are being washed out. Several evacuation orders are in place up in Shoshone County, where I used to live. So it looks like we've got problems going on up in Shoshone County, Idaho as well. I'm going to share with you guys. I'm sure Shane's not going to mind me jumping on his Facebook. I want to share a couple of the videos Shane posted out there, just to kind of show you guys how bad it really is up there. Let me see if I can pull his name up here. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to share you his Facebook page for a second. Guess we're going to make you famous, Shane. Anyways, I want to scroll down to a couple of Shane's videos up here on the flooding going on. This might be, nope. Come on, Shane, where's all your videos? I've seen a bunch of them. Oh, here's one of them.
So here's the aftermath. Then we've got another fucking storm warning coming in this morning. This is all underwater, all of it. Where that Jeep's sitting right now was about halfway up the windshield. You realize that, don't you, Tammy?
Yeah.
Actually, it was at the top of your car, sitting right there. And then you look at the top of the road.
Yep.
And then it was over the top of the road. So, yeah, it was over the top of the car right there. Yeah.
So keep in mind, guys, this is up in
Debris.
Shoshone County, Idaho, right here.
Fucking everywhere.
I'm going to stop sharing that. Let me scroll down to a couple of his better videos that he's got here to show you guys right when it was happening. He was actually pretty crazy enough to drive right through the waters. Not sure if I recommend that, Shane, just to give you advice, buddy. See if I can scroll down to a couple of those other videos for you guys. Okay. I think this is one of them I want to share with you guys. Yep. Okay, here's one we're going to share. Okay, doggone it. All right. Or maybe Facebook's just not going to let me share these either, for whatever reasons. Let me try this one more time for you guys. I just want to show you guys this. This looks pretty intense. All right. By the way, thanks for you guys' patience tonight. I'm just trying to get to a couple of these videos I wanted to share with you guys. And any of you guys out there got me some updates on what's going on up there in up in Wallace, Idaho area? I understand there's a lot of evacuations, rivers flooding, everything else up there, right near the city of Wallace as well. Appreciate you guys sending me over some footage, whatever you guys may have up there, so we can get it out there to people. So again, this has looked like it's been pretty intense up there. And let's see if it's going to let me share this with you guys. Here we go. All right, we're going to try this.
So, y'all, good morning. It came up quite a bit more even last night. Remember I told you guys that it was all surging up here and into the road? Well, here it is. Almost ready to wipe the mailboxes out. But yeah, she's come up probably at least another foot overnight. Hopefully it'll fucking mellow out here pretty soon. Got a big ass whirlpool sitting right here. But yeah, this is all fucking, this is lower part of the property, not just a big lake. Yeah, this is the only dry part of the road right here.
You guys got to keep in mind, that's a long way from the river right there.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing anything for a while. That's the bridge project. I don't know if you guys can see the lights, the guys welding over there. Oh, yeah, we also got lights and everything over on the bridge. Doing the bridge repair up here.
So Shane Weimer, if you're watching tonight, appreciate you getting this news out there to people.
Yeah, it's surging right now.
Appreciate that as well.
Just suddenly you can hear it start moving faster along the bank here. And then it's coming in like this.
You You got to keep in mind that's a road, folks. It's
My
nowhere.
friggin'
It's
tent's still
underwater.
over there, though. Hopefully all my lumber and all my shit over there is still over there. I know my trailer's probably trashed, my little box trailer.
All right, so we're going to try to skip out of that. I want to scroll down to the one where he's driving through some pretty high water. And see if I can share that. Oh, here's some more for you guys.
Evening, y'all. But this is where I was at, right here. This is the road I came in and out on this morning. That's the road over to the place. There is no road. No road, no nothing.
No, folks, that's not
It's
lakefront property.
way on up there. This right here keeps surging in and out. Coming clear back up into here. Surging back down. So I'm sure it'll probably be somewhere up here tonight.
So for all my friends out there in Idaho, you guys be safe.
Anyway, just a quick update. You guys have a good
You
night.
guys out there in Washington
Can't
as well,
breathe.
be safe.
Later.
Just be safe out there, guys. So, again, turn around, don't drown. It's not worth trying to drive through these waters. It's just gonna. My understanding is it's going to get a lot worse. And here's the one where he's driving through the roads, by the way. Through the water, I think. See if I can share this with you guys.
Fucking crazy motherfucker, huh?
Yeah, you're a little crazy there, Shane. Kind of like me. This is where he's driving through the water, folks.
Yeah, there won't be no getting any more out of here later. It's done.
Probably a good thing he knows where the road's at. Otherwise, he'd be probably pretty screwed right there.
You guys won't be going out there anymore. We're done. That was the last one in and out.
He said that's his last
That was
one.
the last one in and out.
Last one in
That
and
fucking
out.
car was about to float away as I was driving through that. So now we're landlocked. Anyway, guys, have a good day. Always forward. Definitely got the boots on this morning.
All right. So, anyways, that's out in Shoshone County, Idaho. Again, that's where mass flooding has been occurring. So, for all my friends out there in Idaho, you guys be safe. Don't ignore evacuation notices. So, if they tell you to pack up and leave, good. That probably would be a good advice. So, you might want to heed the warnings. But again, Shane Weimer out there, buddy. I appreciate you posting those out there, getting it out there for the people to see what's going on up there in your neck of the woods, especially since I'm not up in Idaho anymore to help report on this stuff. So appreciate you getting that out there. So, and again, for all you patriots and people out there in Idaho, you guys be safe, and I'm keeping you all in my thoughts and prayers. And by the way, folks, that's real news as well. That's not photoshopped or whatever they call it, AI or whatever. That's my buddy out there in Idaho, and that was live streamed. So, anyways, let's see. Back to what I was talking about with the gal out there, the one that was targeted, the Republican. I just want to make that clear. She reminds me of what happened with Charlie Kirk, where Charlie Kirk was targeted. I feel like that 19-year-old young lady right there, very beautiful young lady. I feel she was targeted as well. And my understanding, she was the first death reported where she was shot. And again, there was like 94 Republicans in that group right there at the college, and out of like 12,000 students. So that chances are, I'd say they were all targeted. But again, they do their best to silence us, all of us that are speaking the truth, trying to get it out there. Um, and I'm sure there's going to be people trying to target the America Fest 2025 coming up down in Phoenix. So for all you guys joining in to America Fest this year out there in Phoenix, Arizona, be alert. Make sure you're in groups when you are leaving the event. Just watch out for people trying to target us. And Your News Arizona, we're going to be there live for 4 days, reporting live from the event. Hope you guys can join in on that. And that will begin Thursday morning, 8 a.m., and it will go through Sunday. But anyways, we'll be reporting live on that. And again, Wednesday, the election integrity, that starts at 11 a.m. Mountain Time, 1 Eastern Time. So hope you guys can join in on that one as well. And other than that, we're going to keep you guys posted on different updates coming up. Pray for this country, pray for this world, folks. Again, people even out there in Australia are being targeted now, and they're all about trying to stop Christianity, trying to stop us people that are reporting the truth, getting it out there to the world, and they think they can terrorize us, put fear of us into us, and I can tell you right now, folks. Any of you guys out there wanting to target this event, you don't scare me, and most of the people here in Arizona, you don't scare. You're not going to intimidate us, and we're not going away. We're going to continue reporting live. We're going to continue getting the truth out to America, whether you like our reporting or not. That's on you. But I guarantee you, if you decide to try to pull something on me or any of my team, I can guarantee you it's not going to be a good outcome for you at the end of the day. So do what you got to do. That's all I got to tell you, because we'll take care of it from there. Um, Other than that, I'll be live tomorrow morning for a short broadcast. Going to be covering a few things. Jonathan and Julie D in the morning. We're not going to start back up until the following week after next. Um, excuse me, the following week after this week. So we'll start up this next Monday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 9 Pacific for Jonathan and Julie D in the morning. Again, we're going to be live broadcasting from the America Fest, so you guys will have 4 days straight of us down there at the event. And hope you guys can join in and just help support us and share our broadcasts out there with the world. Hope you guys can share everything that we're going to broadcast at the Steve Stern event. Again, he asked me to broadcast this, so I'm going to get it broadcasted for him. And I hope you guys can share this with thousands of people. Get it out there. We need more people involved in the election integrity. Can't express that enough. Look what happened out in Florida, where the mayor, for the first time in over 30 years, was a Democrat, got voted in. But my understanding for Florida, kind of like Yuma, Arizona, Tucson, Arizona. Sorry about that. Just the people didn't get out and vote. My understanding, Florida didn't even have 20% Republicans get out and vote in that election. And, that's unacceptable, folks. If we want to make a difference, we want to keep our stronghold, we've got to get out and vote. So I'm asking you guys, I'm pleading with you guys. We got to keep this country red. If we don't, we're going to lose this country, folks. That's all there is to it. And if you're okay with losing this country, just sit on your asses and do nothing. That's all I gotta say about it. Other than that, guys, I'll see you again tomorrow morning live, 10 a.m. About 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 9 Pacific. I'll be live. Hope you guys can tune in, and we'll be covering some different events coming up. And other than that, God bless all you patriots out there, and we'll see